Hey guys, Adam at Gear Geek. Today we're going to have a look at the Flextailgear Tiny Pump. There's been a lot of chat about this in lots of articles and videos and stuff, so let's have a look at what it's all about. So this just arrived. I've been seeing a lot about it online and I thought I'd take a look. Those who have it already are raving about it. Probably a little unnecessary for the weight weenies, but in saying that, this thing's claimed at 80 grams and I just pulled out a stuff sack from an Etherlite XT, which is just under 60 grams. So if you're taking a couple of people, not that both people would take their stuff sacks if you're that being that tight with weight, but you know, 2 stuff sacks weigh more than this thing, so not too bad at 80 grams. So first up, I will say I actually ordered this quite a few months ago direct from the Flextailgear website. They sent me a weird tracking email thing that sort of never got activated. I followed up 5-6 times and they kept saying it was coming. It never came, so after 3 or 4 months I cancelled that order and then I just went to Amazon. So not sure if anyone's had better luck than me with Flextail Direct. But yeah, probably you can save yourself some time if you don't want the hassle and just jump on. There's heaps of places selling these, probably on eBay and Amazon and stuff. So yeah. So just some of the specs on this one. 80 grams weight, 180 litres per minute is the flow rate. It's a 1300 milliamp battery and they say you get about 15 minutes of battery or inflation out of a full battery. And on the back it's saying that you'll get roughly 10 sleeping pads inflated out of that. I'm pretty sure mine was less than whatever 10 sleeping mats equal, so you might get a bit more than that. I guess it's going to depend on the size of your mat and all of that, but the one I did earlier was pretty quick, so you might get a bit more, but yeah, that's the sort of guideline on the back. So there are a few different models that these guys do with the battery powered pumps. This is the tiny pump. This is what all the backpackers and hikers are sort of looking at, just for the size and weight. There's another couple of options, but the main one is the Max, I think it's called, which is sort of more suitable if you're car camping, 4-wheel drive camping, you're pumping up those big queen mattresses, or even at home. If you've got a spare mattress as a spare bed for people staying over, that's an option as well, a cordless option. Until recently, I was taking a queen mattress car camping or 4-wheel driving and plugging in a DC pump into a massive battery pack, and to pump up the mattress each time I had to take the battery into the tent, which was like 20 kilos, massive thing, plug the pump in and do it like that. If other people wanted to pump their stuff up, share this massive battery around. So yeah, something like this or even the Max is going to save a lot of hassle when you're pumping up mattresses or anything really, and we'll get into the other things that this can do. So in the pack here you get 5 different nozzles as an attachment depending on what you want to pump up. They are for the self-inflating mats, which is primarily what we're looking at. Air bed, air mattress, air pillow, they're different sizes, so should fit whatever valve you have on your mat. There's a vacuum storage bag attachment, so if you want to vac seal stuff, And then there's like the long pointy swimming toy type attachment. So I'll show you what they look like. Whoa. Yep, so you got something like that for like a pool toy style. I'm not sure what that one is. There's like a soft rubber attachment. That's the vac seal nozzle. That was a small one. That's probably the one for the sleeping mat, I'd imagine. Okay, this is the pump itself. Pretty small. Fits like, you know, you can nearly cover it with your fist. You've got the little wire hanger. This doubles as a light as well. So if you're going to hang that in your tent, that's how you do that. A little charge input port for USB-C, and just the one button on the bottom. And that's the on. And apart from that stuff, you get a little storage pouch and the USB-C to charge the thing before you go out. Okay, so one of the nozzles actually fits the Cedar Summit inflation valve pretty perfectly. Just shove that in there, that's nice. That attaches easy. Let's see how this goes. Pretty quick. All right, that's actually the first time I've used that thing straight out of the packet. On that mat, it's nice. It's definitely quicker than with the pump sack. It's way easier. Obviously, you just stick it on and push the button. I don't know what the time was there. I'll put the time on what that took to inflate, but it felt like 20 seconds maybe. Pump sack's pretty easy these days with pumping up a sleeping pad, but it's definitely more than 20 seconds, and you're mucking around in your tent. That's just double click, bang, goes in, 20 seconds per pad, and you're done. So yeah, I think it's good. We'll test the light out when I chuck it up in a tent at night next. But yeah, that I feel like that's a good buy if you want to carry 80 grams. I mean, like I said before, that it's not much more than the stuff sack anyway. So yeah, I get it. Where the f is the lantern on this thing? Tiny Pump X. Huh. Okay, so I just went to do a test run on the light, and it turns out this one, no light. So this is going to turn into a video of how to avoid the mistake of buying the wrong one of these. Flextail Tiny Pump is this one. You can see on the pump itself the name, the one with the light, Tiny Pump X. There's a little red X on the unit itself. So if you want the one with the light, I believe all the specs are the same. You just get that as a bonus. Make sure you order the X. And if you don't care about the light, you're only going to use it as a pump, this one's fine too, but they're roughly the same price, couple of bucks extra, so I'd probably go the light. Yeah, so learn from my mistake.